Hello, Divine Feminine. Welcome back for another Divine Masculine reading today. And as always, it is my honor to do it for you. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot and it helps us to reach new people, which is our goal. We want to help as many people as we can on this crazy twin flame journey as possible, because we know how difficult it is, especially for the newcomers, the ones that are just starting out on this beautiful journey. And if you are one of those that are just starting out on this beautiful journey, I want you to know that it is beautiful, even if right now you are in what we call dark night of the soul energy, which is a difficult, a very important place to be. The dark night of the soul is something that cleanses you. It's an initiation. And only those chosen to embark on this path and those strong enough in character and will get the opportunity to go through it. It is not an easy path, but it's an initiation. In many cultures, you know, there's like coming of age ceremonies that can seem quite brutal, right? But these are to bring us into the next phase of our life and to test us and to strengthen us in order to help us to be able to, you know, handle the gifts and responsibilities that come along with that. And this, in a spiritual sense, is exactly what you are going through when you go through the initiation into your spiritual awakening and ascension and experience the dark night of the soul. So someday you will look upon this with a fondness, because you will see the great gifts that it gave to you through this cleansing process. And that's exactly what it is, a cleansing process. So we're going to look today at your relationship with your divine masculine and do a little bit of an evaluation on where you're at. You are what is represented in this first card. This is your energy, divine feminine. And for this, we have the high priestess in reverse. So with the high priestess in reverse, you have and are experiencing some clouded insight and blocked intuition. This is indicative of many aspects of the journey, because we have shadows, right? We have shadows. What are shadows? Shadows are those parts of ourselves that we don't recognize and don't see, that have a profound effect on how we create and manifest in this world. And going through the awakening process brings the shadows that have interfered with our creative process into the light to help us become conscious and aware of them, so that we can transmute and change them into a higher vibrational state of mind, which will allow us to be more in alignment with what our soul desires to bring into this universe or this realm. So you are experiencing oscillations, clouded insight, a lack of clarity, but this is only happening in order to bring them into your conscious awareness, okay? So we go through ups and downs on this journey. We go through periods of confusion and then periods of clarity. There is an ebb and a flow to this process, because you are in duality and you are becoming more and more consciously aware of the synchronization between these seemingly opposite positions. And that is where the two, how do I say this properly? That is where the two seemingly opposite positions collapse, and you recognize and are able to see, like you're able to resolve these paradoxes. Okay, so you're going to get the clarity that you need in order to not be stuck in a this or that mentality. That can seem confusing in the early parts of your journey. Those of you that have been on this path for a while know exactly what I'm talking about. And you also understand why it's difficult sometimes using a duality-based language to explain non-duality. It is very difficult to do that, but these things are being revealed to you, Divine Feminine. It's part of the awakening process. It's why you're going through this initiation into your higher aspects of self. We all come into this world with a veil put over our eyes, and our senses. We don't remember where we came from, but you are remembering. You are waking up. You're becoming lucid in the dream of life, which is going to give you abilities that you didn't possess before. Well, you possessed them, but you were not aware of them. You had forgotten about them. Okay, so what you are seeking, you find you already have and always have had. You just didn't realize you did. All right, so this next card is your Divine Masculine's energy. What is going on with them right now? For them, we have King of Pentacles, which means that practicality, doing the right thing, being, a leader is extremely important for your Divine Masculine. They want to be in a leadership position. Now, this is actually good for you, Divine Feminine. Whether you're male or female, or whether your counterpart is male or female, that is different. They are representations of these two energies that are part of this creation. However, the energy that your Divine Masculine possesses is the masculine side. So they want, I guess, more of a position of leadership in life and in relationships, in business. It's part of their core nature. Okay? This is what makes them tick. They embody this energy as a dominant energy in their existence. It's really good for you, Divine Feminine, because when you balance out your energies, this is going to really help you and your Divine Masculine work together in a partnership. You're the Divine Feminine. They are the Divine Masculine on an energetic level between the two of you only. They have Divine Feminine and masculine energy. You have Divine Feminine and masculine energy. Everybody has both. But between the two of you, they play kind of this balancing, fixed dynamic in order to help you go through this awakening process. Now you have the opposite energy, which helps them go through this awakening process. It's to learn how these energies function, which creates this dance of energy between the two of you, right? And this is what helps you to awaken. So allowing them to just be who they are and to be in this energy while you embrace yours, okay, and balance yours. Again, this is a balancing and a learning of both energies which you possess, and so do they. But you got to learn a little bit about how these two energies work and function and how they are part of the blueprint of creation. When you understand this, you understand the laws of the universe and how this relationship between your Divine Masculine and you works, which is when polarities collapse and you are no longer going to experience that running, chasing phase, okay? The relationship between the two of you. Where are we at with that relationship between the two of you? For this, we have Five of Swords in reverse. So fairness yet arguing have been a part of your relationship. But both of you are looking for peace. The relationship between you and your divine masculine has been mixed with absolutely beautiful spiritual experiences together and apart. And it's also been mixed with like difficult things of having to face fears and look at, parts of yourself, and they've had to look at parts of themselves because your triggers trigger them and their triggers trigger you. And this can oftentimes create what seems like a tumultuous environment. However, if we understand how energy works and we are willing to look at ourselves and really take self-responsibility and to know who we truly are, look at our perceptions, look at our patterns, look at the programming that we have in these subconscious and unconscious behaviors, bringing those into the light of our awareness, we can learn a tremendous amount from our divine masculine. But really, it's like a mirror, right? It's like we kind of use that like a mirror. And we can do this with not just the divine masculine, but with everyone and everything and every experience in our life. It is this encounter with our divine masculine that causes us to wake up to these aspects. But then we start to realize this goes far beyond the twin flame relationship. This relationship goes far beyond any romantic relationship. This is a spiritual awakening that has been ignited within both of you. Okay, how divine masculine experiences it is going to be different than you. However, it is something that is happening in both of you. So what kinds of advice does Spirit or Source have for you today, Divine Feminine? Four of Swords in reverse. So with Four of Swords in reverse, any kind of restlessness, anxiety, burnout or fear, things that are causing you to be reactive or maybe to want to retreat. These are all things that need to be looked at and healed or transmuted or alchemized. Healing is transmutation. We have two sides of every coin. You could look at one side as, the negative aspects of something, and then the other side is the positive aspects of something. Again, we have, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So everything that happens, if we're focusing on one side of it, we're only seeing the negative side of it, right? We're looking at that as like a bad thing. Now I want you to understand, divine feminine, divine masculine, neither one of these are bad. Negative and positive polarizations, neither one of them is bad. They're both extremely valuable. They're just representations of dualistic energy, okay? So they're very much entwined and very much both, this isn't about good, bad, positive, negative in that sense, okay? This is just about functioning energy and how it happens. And so our perception and how we view things is dualistic. And we have to see that both sides of the coin are valuable. So that's what healing is. It's a transmutation. It's recognizing that what appears to be like negative or bad, in that sense of the word, or positive or happy in that sense of the word, they're just two sides to one coin, and a coin is valuable regardless of what side you're looking at or focusing on or which side lands up, right? When we heal something that was traumatic or difficult or hard to go through, what it means is we transmute it. We recognize the power of the lesson and the wisdom that comes from the knowledge of both good and evil, okay? and it's a transformative perspective and way of looking at things. That is how we heal ourselves. That is what you're on right now, is this journey of the wounded healer, able to transmute wounds into superpowers, essentially. So that is the advice from Source, is to focus on not just looking at the positive side of things, but seeing with the negative side from a perspective of there's value in this too. So it should never be ignored or swept under the rug. Instead, look at it. What does it teach me? What does it show me? How can I utilize this for the highest good of myself and for everyone else around me? That is an elevated perspective in life that is going to take you to places that you have never even imagined. Likely outcome between Divine Masculine and you as of right now. Now, these are not set in stone, so please, tarot readings are all about your perspective. It's just like your Divine Masculine. What's being said here is just a story, and it means nothing unless you apply meaning to it. It means nothing unless you resonate with it. And if you resonate with it, look at why you resonate with it, because nothing is set in stone. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your experience. So you take what you want and you let go of or ignore or say no to what you don't. So if this reading resonates and there's parts that help you, look at them. Are they beneficial? Are they not? Is it what you want? Is it what you don't want? You decide by what you choose to believe in. Okay? Nobody can tell you your future, because your future is yours to create. I could give you a possible outcome, but if it's not the outcome you want, say no to it and then create your own. I want you to know you have that power. It's extremely important. Okay? It's extremely important. Okay, so possible outcome. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You and your Divine Masculine have a stubborn nature at times. You're both goal-oriented. You both want things to happen a certain way. Now, this is on a personality level, okay? Not on a spiritual level. A spiritual level, the goals are one and the same because you guys are connected at the level of the soul. So 2 paths, 1 destination. But the role that each one of you guys plays is like no different than how the left hand and the right hand perform different tasks for the one body in order to accomplish a shared goal. And the possible outcome for you and your Divine Masculine is always going to be one of a positive nature, because even if something negative is happening in your Divine Masculine's life or in your life, and they seem to be opposite, or you seem like you're going in different directions, in actuality, in the long-term scheme of everything that your soul desires, you are both working toward a common and shared goal, which is that of the soul. So don't let your mind interfere. And I don't think that you will, because I think at this point, Divine Feminine, you understand that you are not your mind. And you're really waking up to the true nature of who you really are. And at some point in time, this merging process is going to take place between you and your Divine Masculine, where even though the tasks that are being performed are different and the path that is being traveled is different, you're going to be so in tune and in sync with who you are, Divine Feminine, it isn't even going to cause you fear anymore, because you recognize that you are one and part of one being, which is that soul. It's you, Divine Feminine. It's you, the twin flame within you. Okay? So let's get you guys an oracle card today. And I think think we'll go with this one right here. Let's go with our Oracle of the Seven Energies. The Chakra Oracle. 7 energies, 7 angels, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 chakras, right? 7 is an important number. Oh, I guess this is the card we're going with right here. It fell out. And I always feel like that means something. So a powerful move. Powerful move. Let's see what this says here. All right. Key concepts: action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material. From ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step toward your dreams. To take steps towards your intended experience, start first with the way you think. This is all about what we've just talked about in this reading. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Know your bullseye, you guys. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done and will be better than well. Oh, excuse me, let me repeat that. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. This Divine Feminine is what is calling you, okay? Last time I did a reading, it had a lock and key, okay? Here it is again. And this is set up like a chess, right? Like a chessboard on the world plane. And this is your chakra. This is your golden, like, awakening process at the North Pole, okay? See, this is down here at the south. This is that energy, these two dualistic energies that create this torus field of creation all around you, Divine Feminine. But you are moving into this realm of, like, you are waking up. You hold the key to the kingdom of the universe within you. And that is the purpose of meeting your Divine Masculine, is to learn to balance these energies so that you can wield the powers within you as a divine soul here and a co-creator in the universe. You were created by your creator to be a creator. You're created in that image, and it's love. It's creation. You are creating right now as we speak. Do you want to create more of the old? Or do you want to create something new? That power, that choice is within you, Divine Feminine, and I want you to embrace it. It's my only goal of having this channel is to help you recognize that you are the conduit of the heavens that brings forth your desires into the material form and world around you. It is a gift. It's a gift. And in order to get there, you got to let go of all the crappy crap, right? Which is why you go through the dark night of the soul, is to let go of all that, to purge it all out. And yes, it's painful, but boy, on the other side of that, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you are interested in coaching tarot readings or anything like that, check out our description box below. We would really love to work with you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.